Yo, what it is, y'all? We live again. You already know what it is. We on the road this time, so bear with the camera shake. We on the road. We doing what we do. Appreciate you tuning in. You gotta take care of some business while we do this. You know what I mean? Let me get it straight. You know, I'm looking a little rough. We gotta take care of some business while we do our podcast. So we gonna be on the road, talking our shit, smoking our shit. Hopefully we can avoid all cops.
Cops don't stop black folks no more.
And cops, if you watching, mind your fucking business. How about that? Mind your business. We know y'all like watching this shit. Don't come over here fucking with us.
They don't stop nobody.
But we gonna dive into some real quick shit. You know, just get this shit out the way. We gonna dive into this free agency and all this good shit happening in the sports world. A lot of let's start off with the analysts. A lot of these analysts is getting fired. Jalen Rose, one of the probably the biggest names to go this week.
Don't nobody care about them niggas. That's why they got rid of him.
Jalen Rose, he having a bad couple years. He getting divorced.
That nigga ain't got no backbone.
Losing his job.
That's why they don't respect him.
He lost 2 jobs, really. That Jalen and Jacoby out of here. That shit was out of here for about a year now. I don't know what's going on over at ESPN.
He not being real with the streets, bro.
Jalen is as real as they get, bro.
Oh, he not, bro. He let me tell you, he's playing too. See, I know he probably a real dude behind camera. But when he get in front of that camera, he don't show it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you.
You don't think he keep it real?
I think people know when you being fake, bro. And when you do all that apologizing.
What, did he just apologize for something? He just apologized for something. It was
people don't respect that apology shit.
Then why do people always want an apology if they don't respect it?
So they can
control you.
So they can beat down on you.
So they can see they got control over you.
Because once you say you apologize, you admit that you're wrong. And now that they got you wrong, they about to hit you with some never-ending punishment. And they ain't gonna never let you let it go that you did wrong and you admitted it. That's why I don't like if you stand on something and you mean it, you cannot come back and apologize, especially when that shit what he said about the Celtics coach and his shit that he was dealing with that woman.
Yeah, but what did he even say that was bad though? It was like,
but
he just said the truth.
He apologized.
Yeah.
And everybody in any community on YouTube saw that shit and said,
Beta.
It's like, man, fuck those people. Go start your own YouTube channel, nigga. Be like, what's the old boy?
So what if you are really wrong about something? You can't apologize?
Mm-hmm. If you wrong about something, you can tell that a motherfucker sincerely meant that shit. He was not wrong about that.
So you think that's why he's getting fired though? Because he got the apology out of
Well,
him.
that's just the universe. That's the universe. I'm telling you, man, when you apologize and you know you're not supposed to be apologizing, the universe gonna punish you. It's called universal law. This is why niggas that send people off to kill people never get punished. Nigga that's always telling, hey, go get that nigga. And you go over there and with your free will, you could have said no. And you went over there and killed that motherfucker, now you locked up. And the universe ain't gonna never punish the dude. No. It's never that way, bro. That's why kings and all these white people that y'all say in high places never get caught. It's because they're not actually doing nothing.
No.
They just sitting there coming up with plans. That's what the whole Illuminati don't do no murdering. All that magical shit y'all see in movies, they don't do that shit. They just sit there and send hitmans after you. Send other people after you. And they never get theirs. The karma never comes back home. They get richer and richer. And that's what you're seeing with a lot of black men that fold under pressure because they want to keep their job on ESPN.
Everybody trying to keep a job. Man, sometimes you gotta conform to what they trying to tell you just to keep a little dollar in your pocket.
This is one thing I say about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, one thing I say, he admits that he's doing this to keep his job. He ain't faking a fuck or nothing. He told you straight up, I'm gonna do what I need to do to put more money in my boss's pocket.
Yeah.
He said that shit. These niggas be trying to play the middle. Bro, jump on the side and stop playing. That's why
you get more respect.
you get more respect. Even from niggas that disagree with you. At least he said it straight to your face and told you what it is.
Yeah, you can take it or leave it.
That's why people still fuck with Stephen A. Smith even though they don't like him. I still look at his podcast. I don't like him for many reasons.
I don't like it. I sure don't.
But
like
the thing
it.
is, I respect that nigga though.
I didn't ever think about it as like that.
I say that because one thing I say, he not for no smoke.
Nah,
He'll
no.
pull up to your show. I say, bro, you got to respect this nigga even if you disagree with him. Because if he disagree with you wholeheartedly, and you invite him to your show, he gonna come and have that argument, whether it's on Fox News, CNN, on a YouTube platform, whatever, nigga. He'll pull up, and he's a good debater. And so I was just like, well, at least he makes sense. But I know one thing, he's not gonna try to lose his job, though.
Nah, that's one thing that you know he's not gonna do. He one of them dudes that when you work with him, he gonna do everything right. Because you know everything gonna get done right. He might tell on a few niggas every now and then.
Because I know in his heart he want to do the right thing. Because he'll say stuff about the women. And the only time they get Stephen A. Jackson to apologize is if the boss come back there and tell him, hey man, you shouldn't have said that to that woman. And he'll come on and say, I apologize, I'm sorry, because you fuck with the women.
Yeah, that's one thing.
I'm telling you, bro, them dudes, them black men will come out of nowhere and be running like, oh, y'all can't believe you said that about the black woman. The black woman is God. Those niggas need to die for real. Those dudes are the reason why black women have taken over the community. And they're the reason why you can't defend yourself around black women at all. Physically, emotionally.
What was your thoughts on the woman and the woman in the sun getting free after shooting that dude?
Ain't no woman need to be arguing with no grown ass man back and
But my thing was they talk about self-defense. If she said to her 14-year-old son, go get the gun, ain't that self-defense? If I start beating on this bitch, ain't that self-defense in its own? That's the conclusion I came to. Because if I'm arguing with somebody and she tell her son to go get the gun from the car,
well, the law, see,
I might be stupid to knock her ass out, but I still have the right to knock her ass out. That's self-defense.
black people, let me tell you this. This is what black people do. Black people will use the law when it benefits them, right? Instead of say it was morally right. See, if there was if that was a cop that did that to that black man, a white cop who did that to that black man, they wouldn't be talking about
niggas
none of that. They wouldn't be trying to come up with excuses or none of that. They'll be immediately saying,
why he shoot her? That could be
That's why
deadly force.
This is why the government don't respect black people, or certain politicians don't respect y'all, because you don't know how to break down. You don't know how to evaluate a certain scene. Meaning, yes, old dude was wrong for going off on that woman, and he should have never put his hands on her. But ain't no lady, hear the word I'm using, lady, is about to sit there and go back and forth with a grown ass man, especially if he is cursing
and threatening you already.
Like, bitch, swearing to God and everything.
Obviously, this ain't no gentleman you messing with. It's not a gentleman you messing with. So,
and just think about this. That lets you know this ain't no lady. This is one of those hood bitches. This ain't no lady, bro. Because if a lady get cursed, especially if let me tell you this: if a white woman was sitting there, and first of all, she wouldn't even be in that place, in that area at time.
He said a white woman.
But if a white woman saw a black man getting that heated, like he telling you, shut the fuck up, you don't say one more word. what it's gonna take for you
She
to
gonna
shut
call
the
the
fuck
cops.
up?
Karen gonna call the cops on that
And
nigga.
I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you this. When he hit her, was she still talking? I bet
that's
she
the
was
thing.
still talking.
Bro, that's the thing though. They shut off the video right.
Nah, you can see it.
Was she still talking shit?
Look, I
She was fighting
guarantee
back.
she was still
Huh?
talking back.
But that, and I don't want to say the same. I want to say the same shit. Like he should have never put his hands on her. But at the same time,
It's
he
like-
told you what he was going to do if you said anything. So why didn't you believe him?
It just shows you, like, even if that man was a calm man, respectable man, and he was trying to tell you, hey, lady, you need to stop talking to me like that. You know, hey, stop talking to me like that. Leave me alone. And he's been saying that for like an hour. That's why those savages, let me tell you this. This is why black men, like, first of all, that black man was probably raised by a mama just like her. And be getting sent off on shit just like she sent her son off.
Do you think that's why he was so triggered?
Yeah, that's why he's so triggered.
Ready to hurt her. Like, you talking to me like you my mama.
But I'm gonna tell you this: if those savages like that can't get the woman, the black woman, to shut the fuck up, especially when they, woo, I swear to God, you don't shut up. If that can't, what else can? That's what people gotta ask. Like, what else is gonna make a black woman shut the fuck up?
Ain't
But-
shit really gonna make her shut up.
And you got a whole bunch of black women on TikTok. I seen the video. That's why I never posted nothing on it or made a YouTube short. Because all these black women on here just talking about, well, that black man was wrong with all this. Remember Shaquilla Robinson, the girl that got killed by them two women? Remember they beat her to death?
Yeah.
They ain't in jail. They ain't making hundreds of videos of that. But when it's a black man doing something, even though he the one that got shot, this is why I say, man, the black community is against black men at all costs. There is no trying to evaluate it and see if both of us did something wrong to make this happen. Soon as they see you do something wrong, everything else, the kids, the women, and the old people, it don't matter what they do. Your ass did something wrong, though.
Because you're supposed to have more control. You're supposed to have more.
You supposed to have all this, but I can't. I'm supposed to have more responsibility, but less say. That sounds stupid as hell, bro. And that's why I mean, the black community, man, bro, just go get your passport, bro. For real. Just go get you a passport. Oh, you ain't gotta be with these hoes. Get rich, go get a passport, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not grabbing no black woman from the hood.
From the hood, yeah. See, that's where you got it. That's a lot of white men ain't gonna grab, they're not gonna grab the woman from the.
And I might not, and some of these separate, and let me tell you this, black people bring the hood with them everywhere they go. They could be from the suburbs, nigga. They'll bring that shit to the suburbs too. I was going through the suburbs, dropping off some people's shit, and I said, oh, there's niggas out here.
They said some niggas out
This
here.
ain't no black folk, man. There's niggas. I seen it, and I said, oh, they probably not gonna be on go like the niggas that's in the hood. But if you still see the black women, you already know, man. First of all, black women don't have to stand up with the same code as black men that's in the hood.
You don't think so?
No, that's why we get killed by police more than black women ever could. But they always use this as talking points to push in stuff.
Just for the agenda, they use us
Yep.
to get us behind it. It's like how the feminist movement got women behind their.
And that's how Black Lives Matter got into position, by using the death of black men. The Black Lives Matter was a bunch of
It don't even benefit black men. It benefit a bunch of lesbian women.
Yep, that's all who got rich. If you just think about it, everybody that got rich off of that shit, all of them was a bunch of fat lesbian black women. Go look them up. All these bitches gonna be black.
Not even dating black men.
Not even dating black men.
Not
They
even
just
fucking them.
sucking pussy. That's it.
But they get money off the name of black man.
That's why I say, man, whatever movement y'all think y'all about to start with on some black conscious shit, it's gonna get conquered by the women every time. Because the black men worship black women as God. and there's a couple. And the funny thing is, the hood niggas don't even do that shit. That's why what you saw in that video is what hood niggas do to bitches like that every day. They beat them bitches ass. I used to have to do that shit, and you don't want to do it, but it's like when you got a savage woman out here who you supposed to be treating like a lady, and you were never supposed to do that, but she out here just going harder than the men. You know what I'm saying? Just harder than the men. You gotta slap that bitch, bro. You have to smack fire out that hoe. That's the only thing she respect. And I know people gonna look at this and be like,
my whole crazy. The whole thing that was crazy to me in that situation was that she would even get her 14-year-old son involved in that. That she would get her 14-year-old son involved.
This bitch is outside at 11 p.m. in Chicago, nigga, trying to get hot dogs.
Is that what time it was? 11 p.m.
Bitch, go home and cook for your kids. That's what you need to do. Fuck you doing out there late at night? You just asking for it in Chicago. This is what I'm saying, bro. And now guess what the bitch doing?
Suing the police department for arresting them, doing their fucking job.
How the fuck? Dog, arrest? Bro, arrest don't mean you was in jail. They just took you. That just mean they just put you in handcuffs and took you down to jail cell. So you sue them because they took, bitch.
They did their job. Because if they now some foul play was involved in this shit, then we'll be looking at it like, why didn't you arrest these people? It's like they have to arrest you until that investigation is done. Because then you might flee. Niggas flee all the time.
Man, them people got a whole goddamn fundraiser and everything. Now they trying to sue. That's all black people do.
He said that's all black people think.
They trying to sue. They sue. Why are you trying to sue the police station? So you can take money. The money that when you sue a police station, where do you think that money come from?
Yeah. That money coming straight from the city.
Coming straight from the city. And when the city where they get this money from?
From the people in that city.
Yep. So what you doing is
people
you're
in
not
that area just clapping like, yeah, sue.
Yeah, you're not taking money from the police. That's the money they used to do their job. Like people, man, I swear, man, black people so fucking lost, and it's because of people who be race hustling so much. And these niggas that try to put women on a pedestal, and they do it on purpose, and you be like, bro, I know you got more common sense than this.
See, but when you do that, nigga, look what happens to the niggas' bank accounts when they put black women on pedestals. Like, yeah, they buy into their shit literally. They literally buy into their shit and they get rich. Look at Charlemagne. He stopped doing the shit he was doing just to appease black women.
Well, I see he's starting to get a little pushback. I see a lot of people, and you know where that's coming from? People like us.
He can't even be himself, you know what I mean? Because he's trying to please black women.
Nah, I'm starting to see what he do is when they talk about women, what they do is they'll bring another woman on there that's gonna say the same shit we saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just they don't want to say it themselves. They scared to do it right now because they don't want to be compared to Kevin Samuels, and that motherfucker's still talking shit on that man. He did.
Go. What is this dude doing?
Nah, man, they can't drive, bro. You got it to go. Might be rolling up. That's how I be sometimes. Like, I be at the stop sign. People be waiting for me. I be like, bruh. Go. But you got what I'm starting. It's just like the shit I was talking about with Dr. Umar. Remember the last video we was talking about? Yeah. And how people can't just go out there no more and say, "Oh, the reason why black women acting crazy," because everybody know black women acting crazy. Yeah. Don't nobody not know that black women are acting crazy. But the thing is with these black men who are race hustling or trying to get the black woman on their side, what they're doing is they're trying to blame black men for the women's actions. I think like she's a grown ass woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if the man is out of control, he's blamed for his own actions. When the woman's out of control, it's the man's fault.
It's our fault. Yeah.
I'm like, man, see, and people are fighting back by that because they see it. They say, damn, bro, you can't.
You can't win.
You cannot correct the black woman, and without other black men coming in and telling you. This is why I don't join those panels with
I be seeing, dude. I be seeing the panel. They be arguing.
Bro, I'll be in, bro.
What's his name, Mr. Let Go or some shit like that?
Yeah, as soon I go in there and curse the niggas the fuck out, bro. I'll be talking to them niggas just the same way I'll be talking about on GTA. I'm like, I know you that bitch ass nigga. That'll be coming out my mouth every few seconds. Them niggas have to kick me out of there. Cause I can't.
Whoa. Don't be disrespectful now.
Man, fuck you too, nigga. And they'll kick me out too. I know you niggas.
I don't owe you niggas shit.
Yeah, that's why I was doing that shit, and I don't. That's why I said I'm not reacting to other people's content. I'm making my own content. Like I got a great idea. I'm making a video about toxic corporate women.
Ooh.
And what I want to talk about that is how these toxic corporate women. I'll give you one example. Just look at. You know who Kathleen Kennedy is?
No.
Well, she's a producer. She's been like working with George Lucas. If you go look up some of the George Lucas films and like some of them old films like The Goonies, and go look at the producer name, you're gonna see Kathleen Kennedy on there.
The Goonies.
You remember The Goonies? The Goonies. When they was
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The ugly dude in that shit.
The Land Before Time. she was there. She would work with Steven Spielberg, right? So you'll find her name, and what's now Kathleen Kennedy is running the the George Lucas films at Disney, and that's why you see Star Wars starting to be more feminine,
more girly and shit.
That's why you starting to see Indiana Jones. They pushing that woman on in that movie.
More powerful than the man.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy has been standing in the shadows of men called George Lucas and Steven Spielberg for so long that finally, when she bought the rights to this nigga shit. Where the fucking light is it?
You still got it.
Oh, yeah. But where?
Last time I seen it was under the seat still.
Hell.
Right there.
Smarter. But Kathleen Kennedy, pretty much, and I'm only talking about Star Wars. If you've seen The Mandalorian and all that other stuff, and seen all these females whooping grown men's ass on TV, you'll see that this is why men can't say this red pill stuff on mainstream radio. For one, ESPN is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Stephen A. Smith's boss is Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse and Goofy. And so if you just see what I'm saying with this toxic corporate woman, is these women have got into high positions at the corporate level, and they have influence. They don't want they don't want the blue collar job, dog.
Nah, hell no.
They want those corporate jobs so they can dictate what's going to happen in a movie, what's going to happen at the at McDonald's and all this other stuff. They dictate how you supposed to talk. This is why niggas get fired from their jobs for checking bitches at work.
Checking bitches at work.
I'm telling you, man, you can't even check a bitch no more at work. Like, bitch, I know you ain't talking to me like that. I ain't seen so many niggas get fired for calling a bitch a bitch. He just describing what she doing, dog. But
I done forgot how to get to this new house.
it is what it is, man. But you need Google Maps.
Hell yeah. But I don't know that address, so
I can't
I'm
get
at the address. Hey, we coming right back. Give us 1 second. Give us 1 second, y'all. Oh, fucking bitch. There's somewhere around here. I remember this auto insurance place.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Fort Worth.
How you not familiar with Fort Worth,
I'm
bro?
gonna be down here, nigga. All these niggas at. Too many niggas on there. I try to stay away from this. I try to stay away from Oak Cliff.
You can't stay away from your people, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's the only way you can survive. For real, for real.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know it's fucked up. That's why I'm saying it. It's so fucked up. That was. Now, you think I like saying